Are you ready, kids?
Aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, Captain.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Adam Mentality World. Now get your hands on me, booty.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Adam Mentality World. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to like, comment below, and subscribe. I appreciate it greatly. I am joined today by my good buddy, Zo3Z here.
What's up, guys?
We're going to talk about Survivor Series. This is the results video. We're going to talk about what happened, our thoughts, and declare the winner of the predictions at the very end.
Smackdown.
No, Raw. All right, so we got the first match that we didn't know about this until the last minute. This was Elias Sampson versus
Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy. This was okay, whatever. Nothing special here. Elias went over. That's good. That was in the predictions. The first match that we knew about was for the Cruiserweight Championship right here.
There it is.
Yes.
Kalisto.
Yes, and Enzo Amore was the champ. Funny thing was we noticed, of course, if you watched it, if you didn't watch it, go back and watch it. Kalisto, usually when his interest comes on, he runs down to the ring, jumps on the trampoline, does a flip, and then lands in the ring. But he got caught up. He didn't jump high enough, just like this white guy can't jump high enough. And he landed on the rope on his gut, but he pulled it off. Like I said, he didn't eat crap too bad. But they said then they had their match, and then Enzo pulled out, like exposed the turnbuckle, and hit Kalisto in the face with it. Then he did the I don't even know what it's called again anymore.
Dunzo or what is it?
Yeah, Elf Dunzo,
Something like
Enzo
that.
Dunzo, something like that. He did that. So, and still your cruiserweight champion, Enzo Amore. Bada boom, realest champ in the room.
How you doing?
Exactly. All right, so the first match, or second match of the thing that we knew about, but the first match of the actual pay-per-view was the New Day.
New Day?
Which you can kind of see it there a little bit. Versus the Shield, Dana. But you talk about this match.
Let's see, where would we start from this?
Nothing too fancy.
Nothing too crazy. I mean, they had like some cool moves, like where the New Day they were stacking on each other, then they jumped on.
Kofi did a frog splash, like a frog leap over Xavier and Big E. I said at the end they just instead of just doing the regular Shield powerbomb, Roman Reigns got up in the turnbuckle along with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. And they powerbombed Kofi? Yeah, they powerbombed Kofi. Super Shield powerbomb. I said, I guarantee that didn't feel good. So Shield goes over. Shield wins. Donna. That's 1 point for Raw. Yes. And then match number 2 or 3 or whatever the thing, I guess, was the Raw women versus the SmackDown women. My Raw ladies and his SmackDown ladies. So, just to go over real quick, we'll just kind of talk about who got eliminated by who and mostly what move. Some we can't remember exactly, but we're going to talk about it.
Definitely.
So Bayley got defeated by Becky, and that was because Becky ran in and rolled her up, did the schoolboy, or schoolgirl I guess, and rolled her up and pinned her 1, 2, 3. So SmackDown automatically lost their captain right there. So now it was 4 on 5. Then you got Tamina defeats Bayley. She did like a splash on her, we believe.
Yep.
She did the splash off the turnbuckle, beat her. So now you got 4-4. So then you got Nia Jax. She got beat up, whatever. And they threw her outside the ring, and she was a legal woman. So to get rid of her, to make her not look too weak, I guess they had her lose by countout, so she didn't get pinned or submitted or anything like that.
Right.
So now you got 3 on 4. Then you got Sasha defeats Naomi, and she did the what? How'd she defeat her?
Bank statement, right?
There you go.
Yeah, it's bank statement. But at this point, you know, like, I'm going to address it because we all thought Paige was going to be in this match, but instead we got Natalya. Boo! But yeah, I was like hoping, you know, maybe Paige was going to come out in this match, maybe help out SmackDown, my team, you know, because she's going to probably switch over, or maybe even help out Raw. But no, she didn't come out.
Yeah, he kept thinking Paige was going to show up. But then we got Asuka defeats Carmella. That's one I can't remember exactly how she did it, but Asuka did beat Carmella, Miss Money in the Bank. Then we got Natalya. She defeats Sasha. She beats her with a sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter, yeah.
There you go. Sorry, I'm throwing it at the last second. That's my bad. But then it's got at this point it was Asuka versus Tamina and Natalya. So you had 2 on 1. But
seemed like a jobber match.
Yeah, it's like oh, this is not going to be good for Team Raw. But in my head, I kept thinking, oh,
Paige is going to come out.
No, Paige is not going to come out. I kept thinking that Asuka was going to have to do something because she hasn't lost yet, and she's got like the undefeated record. And of course, when you have 3 on 2, it looks like the odds are against you, the whole David versus Goliath thing.
Right.
But Asuka ended up beating Tamina with some cool armbar. She grabbed her, spun her around, and got her in the armbar and submitted her. So now you got 1-on-1, not with a great one. But so you got Asuka versus Natalya at the end. They kept going back and forth. Natalya tried to go for a sharpshooter, and then Asuka spun her around, got her in like a knee bar or something like that, which is kind of cool. But then at the end,
got her with the Asuka lock.
She spun her around, got her on the Asuka lock, and then submitted her. So Raw women, they won. So you got 2-0 right now. That's okay. They do come back. I'll let you know. Spoiler alert. Almost. So then the fourth match that we had total was The Miz, who is your Intercontinental Champion, versus Baron Corbin, your United States Champion. Miz Taraj got involved. I figured Miz Taraj was actually going to help Miz, but in the end, Miz ended up losing to Baron Corbin. He got him in the end of days, I believe, right?
Yep,
at the
that's
end.
how it ended there.
Yep.
So we got our first point. We're on the board.
There you go, 2-1.
Catching up here.
There you go, slowly yet surely. Then this match number 5 was the tag team champions. You got, once again, you got Sheamus and Cesaro, the bar right there.
We are the bar.
Something like there we go. Something like, versus the Usos, which are your SmackDown tag team champions. This is a decent match, back and forth. I said nothing too special. I said people were still wanting like the Shield versus the Usos. I think that would have honestly been a much better match, but that's not what they went with. But in the end, the Usos went over. So now it's 2-2.
All tied up.
So we're tied up. So it could beat anybody's game at this point. Match number 5. Or wait.
Yeah, 5.
Oh no, that match number 6 though, because the first match doesn't count because of Enzo and Kalisto. So the sixth match was Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte, which, as you all know, I don't have those belts because those are women's belts.
You should get them.
No, you should buy them for me. We got Alexa Bliss, which was the Raw Women's Champion, versus Charlotte, which was the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Yeah.
And a throwback to, since Asuka helped Team Raw win, that's almost a guarantee that Stephanie's going to be like, I really like you, Asuka, so she's probably going to put her against Alexa Bliss. So Alexa Bliss, you could probably wave goodbye to that Women's Championship because it's going to be gone real quick.
Oh, yeah.
So, let's see. Oh, anyway, we got Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte. Once again, this is a decent match. Nothing too crazy or fancy that I can remember. I said it was just a little back and forth, but
yeah, and then Charlotte, going off the top row as she usually does. She missed that, and then Alexa Bliss, she tried to do her move, and then it got reversed, and then Charlotte, I think it was, she didn't do the figure 8, did she?
Yeah, I think she submitted with a figure 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had her. Alexa was kind of like trying not to submit, but she couldn't handle it, and at the end,
Superior, the queen of SmackDown and WWE Women's Division.
He said it, not me. So Charlotte wins. So you got 3-on-3, or well, you guys went up, right? 3-2.
Yeah, 3-2.
So we're finally losing right now at this point. Match number 7. You had Brock Lesnar, your Universal Champion, versus AJ Styles,
the
your
phenomenal
WWE Champion.
SmackDown.
Yep. Had them go back and forth. This is a really good match. They said people were afraid that Brock was going to squash AJ Styles. I didn't think that was going to happen because AJ Styles is so good and Vince likes AJ Styles. They went back and forth. And the perfect way to end it was AJ Styles went to go for a phenomenal forearm. Brock catches him.
F5.
Yep, but it was a staggering F5. So I don't know if Brock, he was holding his knee at the ends, but it could have been like fake. That's the unfortunate thing about wrestling. You don't know what's real, you don't know what's fake. But it looked like he hurt his left knee. So when he caught him, he was kind of staggering. Like, whoa, whoa.
And Cole was saying that Lesnar looked hurt too, so they're saying, what could be their futures? We don't know what it holds, but
if both of them are hurt, but we all know that's probably fake. But hopefully it's fake. I don't want anybody to get hurt.
Exactly.
Except for Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin sucks.
Yes. So in the end, Brock Lesnar gets him with one F5, pins him 1, 2, 3, and your WWE Universal Champion wins over your WWE Champion.
And there's a Game 7, just like, in the World Series.
Yep.
Houston, Dodgers.
So we're tied up 3-3 for the final match, which was the Raw men versus the SmackDown men in a 5-on-5 Survivor Series match.
Traditional match, yes.
So, once again, we're going to go through just like we did with the women, and we're going to talk about how everybody lost and got beat. So, first up, the first one, Bobby Roode, I believe, got eliminated, but I wasn't paying attention, unfortunately, and I forgot how he lost, but he's thinking it's Braun Strowman, and I don't know who it is, so I'm going to go with what he says.
Yeah, well, actually, Bobby Roode was the second one to get eliminated.
Was he?
Shinsuke Nakamura was the first one to got eliminated. Braun Strowman, he overpowered him. They're going back and forth. There was a lot of firsts in this match. There was, we had, like, John Cena in there, and...
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
They had their, because that was John Cena's first match when he had the ruthless aggression.
Yeah, we saw the likes of Randy Orton versus, who was it?
Randy Orton versus Samoa Joe.
Yeah, I think it was Samoa Joe.
That was a new one. There's a whole bunch of cool firsts for that match. Just like older people that were in TNA and coming back. Like they had Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe for a little bit, which is
Cena versus Joe.
Yeah, it was really cool just seeing like all the big names go against each other for a little bit. Cena though wasn't in there really long at all.
Yeah, he made a movie cameo. Yeah, he probably had to fly out there. But yeah, anyways, Braun Strowman, he also eliminated Bobby Roode
and Shinsuke Nakamura. Then Cena defeated Samoa Joe with an attitude adjustment. I think he did like one or two of them to him because he did one because they started having Finn and Samoa Joe were starting to look at each other like pushing each other around because Samoa Joe tagged himself in.
Right, and Kurt had to break it up.
Yep, and then so Cena comes in, gives an attitude adjustment to both of them. Then Kurt defeats Cena, which how do you do with
ankle lock?
Ankle lock. So
well, no, actually,
ankle slam.
Yeah, ankle slam. That's what it was.
Okay, because I was about to say he never gives up. Like you gave up. But so then Orton defeats Balor. What was that? Was that an RKO?
Yeah,
that was an RKO. So then you got Braun Strowman defeats Orton. So then now at this point you got 3-on-1. So you got
Braun Strowman, Triple H,
Kurt Angle versus Shane McMahon. And at this point we thought somebody was
going to Paige is going to return and save the day for SmackDown Live.
Paige did not show up. No, Paige did not show up. But earlier Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn did show up and they beat up Shane McMahon a little bit.
They did. That's what we originally thought was going to happen. To cost Raw the match. Mm-hmm. I mean, to SmackDown cost the match, or either way.
Yeah, like I said, but they did impact it a little bit, but not as much as we thought they were going to. So now it kind of built up to nothing really. So now it's just like, oh, we don't like you, and we still don't like you. It's not like they actually affected it too much. Because Randy Orton got an RKO on Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens, I believe. I believe it was Kevin Owens.
Yeah, and Shane had like the steel chair. Yeah, steel chaired them away.
Beat the heck out of them. But at this point, like I said, it's 3-on-1. So it's like, okay, we thought at least Jason Jordan was going to come out and help out Shane McMahon a little. Or what was it?
Yeah, to help out Shane.
He was going to beat up Triple H or something that way because Triple H pedigreed him earlier. Says, all right, cool. But then, even then, you still have Kurt Angle and the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman, so it was like, what's going to happen here?
Oh, yeah.
But in the end, Kurt Angle was giving Shane McMahon an ankle lock.
Yeah, he was beating him up, and it looked like, Shane was going to tap, and then Kurt Angle pulled him away, and it looks like Shane was going to tap, but then Triple H got into the ring, and then out of nowhere...
Spun him around, pedigreed him, and then you keep seeing Braun looking at Triple H like, what are you doing?
Yeah, Braun going to attack Triple H, vice versa. And then next thing we know, we see Triple H picking up Shane because they're brother-in-laws. So he picks up Shane. And
first, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. He let him pin Kurt Angle.
Yeah, let him pin Kurt Angle. Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to.
Yeah, my bad. I thought you were gonna say the other part. But yeah, let's say then he picked him up and let you go from there.
Yeah, he picked him up and then he pinned him.
Yeah, he picked him up, put him on top of him, and pinned him. And then Shane's like, "Oh, okay, what's going on here?" And Triple H kind of helps him up, like, "It's okay, it's okay." And of course, you know exactly what's going to happen right now. Well, actually, there's two things that could have happened. Either they were going to come together and they were going to beat up Braun, which was not as likely, or exactly what happened was most likely going to happen. Triple H turns, kicks him to the gut, folds his arms up, boom. Pedigree pins him 1, 2, 3. So your two survivors of the Raw team, my team, were Braun Strowman and Triple H. And Braun just kept looking down at him, like looking at Shane, just like, what are you doing? Look, kind of like if you ever look at your dog, you go, ah! Your dog will go like, what are you doing? That's what he was doing to Triple H, and Triple H just kept going like, it's good, man. Me and you did this. We're together.
Each other's hands.
We won. Yeah, like kept picking up his hand, like, good job. We won. Us too. And then Triple H was like, right next to him. And then Braun goes.
He grabs him to the corner and says, "You ever betray me?
Yeah,
you'll pay for there'll be hell to pay." And then Triple H being defiant, bringing out the old school DX in him, tries to go for a pedigree, and then obviously Braun overpowers him, and gives him that slam he has.
Picks him up with a power slam, throws him down, and then the crowd's going, one more time. And Triple H, the expert that he is, realizes what he has to do next. He has to stagger up And like, give the crowd what they want. Braun picks him up, scoops him up, boom!
Slam.
Power slam one more time. So Braun Strowman is basically the winner of Survivor Series, in my opinion.
Yep.
So I don't know if they're going to have Kurt Angle versus Triple H now, or if they're going to have Braun Strowman versus Triple H. They might have just...
Yeah, you guys should comment below on what you guys think about that.
Exactly. I said, who you think is going to be going against Triple H next? It's hard to say. Let's see, because I feel like the Braun Triple H could be now, and they do Kurt Angle Triple H at WrestleMania, or they could flip it and have Kurt Angle versus Triple H now, and have Braun Strowman versus Triple H later. Or if I've said the same thing twice, the opposite. But he was saying that also that maybe Triple H will be the general manager next.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Who knows? But yeah, anyways.
But that is it. That is it for what happened. Now we're going to talk about who won the predictions. And the winner by a perfect score of 8 points, Mr. Tom Danger. You got 8 out of 8.
Congratulations.
Good job, buddy. Let's see. You predicted way better than I did.
Too sweet.
Yep. Boop. That's it. Don't forget to like, comment below. Let me know what you thought about the pay-per-view. And subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. Subscribe to this guy. Check us out on YouTube and everything else like that. And from here on out, peace.